Well, I guess this is really happening right here. There's Brooke.
Hey!
Hey, and there's Ben.
There he is. Look at Tim.
And behind the glass, it's Barrel Boy. Here we go. KNIX. What'd you say the slogan is? Clear hearts.
Clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose.
Ben.
I got nothing as far as slogans go.
All right. Well, we got
Godspeed.
we got 3 minutes. You better come up with something, man.
Godspeed.
KNIX. All right. That was a few moments before we did our very first break together on KNIX from January 9th of 2017, 5 years ago.
If that's not the most accurate thing I've ever seen, Brooke,
Yeah.
say something. Ben, I got nothing.
I got nothing. And so it began. Yeah. I played that because today's National DJ Day.
How long have you been a DJ?
Well, I guess this is really happening right. I gotta play because every now and then there's a kid that checks in named Travis that famously called the Tim and Willie show once and asked, "What does it take to be a D?" And he could, he kind of stumbled over the words, and I don't know. I mean, I literally was a disc jockey. I played vinyl records when I started, and that moved to CDs. And now it's all on a computer that has a mind of its own.
But you're right, dude. DJ, are they talking about Wooka 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 DJ?
Uh-huh. Well, no, they're talking about
they're
radio
talking
DJs.
Disc
Okay.
jockey,
All
radio.
right.
Yeah, it's wild. I've been on this show longer than I was on my last show.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
What's funny about that
Hey,
little
thanks.
video clip I just showed was that sometime after that, in that same morning, Brooke went into the restroom and cried.
I did.
Oh, honey.
I was going through some things, It was tough. It was like,
Yeah. Change is hard.
yeah. Well, listen, it's one of those things, unanswered prayers. I'm so, so grateful it worked out the way it did. But I moved my life across country for a certain show,
Yeah.
and then it was uprooted.
Yeah.
And then a new person comes in. I didn't know if I was going to like Tim or hate Tim, which I ended up loving him.
Why
But
would you?
I was upset because I was like, what the heck? And I had just gone through a breakup. I wasn't in a good place emotionally.
There's my man, Travis. You tell me, what does it take to be a DJ? Well, and yeah, you moved here for a show and you had a guy that you thought you were going to marry, and yeah.
Thank God it all worked out the way it did.
It's funny, yesterday we talked about this, that the last concert you went to was Blake Shelton right before the pandemic shut things down. So March of 2020, and you noticed in a picture from that you didn't even have an engagement ring on. That was before you got engaged, married, baby.
It all happened so quickly.
Yeah. What? I think we got to 5 years. It seems like the first year was slow.
Yeah.
We met every day and really just talked about our show so much all the time.
For like 2 hours every day. Yeah, that was a tough year.
Yeah.
I think that was like the busiest year and 2018 was really busy. It's where Tim fell asleep backstage one time.
Oh yeah.
Like the most exciting concert of the past
At
5
Luke
years.
Combs.
Luke Combs and Morgan Wallen, Tim's asleep backstage.
Was it Parker McCollum who was playing first? Who was it that was out there first?
It was Morgan Wallen, Luke Combs, and I can't even remember.
Yeah.
It was all a blur. Maybe it was Parker McCollum. Oh, Jameson Rogers. Jameson Rogers, because we were at the park with him.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I went out to my seats and was like, whoa, wow, way. It's pretty hard to fall asleep at a concert. It's loud.
Oh, the times they are a changing.
Oh, 1025 KNIX. Don't leave now, because we've got a keyword for you in just a couple songs that could earn you a $1,000 New Year bonus. That'd be nice, right? KNIX.
Were you guys worried when XM and Sirius Radio came out? No,
No.
because we're free.
Yeah. Hello, Bendy Shay.
Oh, my. What a morning. What a morning.
We always used to laugh because every promo for Walker Texas Ranger was, "It's a can't miss Walker Texas Ranger."
Gosh, my brother loved that show.
I don't think I've ever seen a Walker Texas Ranger.
What?
No. That was during my, I think, hurricane of life. When was Walker Texas Ranger big? What was the height of that
The
show?
90s? Early
Yeah.
2000s?
Yeah, it was on
Yeah.
for probably like 90, let's say 92 to like 2000.
Okay, I have no excuse. I was out of college.
Yeah, 93 to 2001, because my brother was little and he loved it. And he liked that and Xena the Princess Warrior.
Let's see. It was
Hey, Kim, thanks. I'm happy to be back.
I was more into the kung fu movies, Enter the Dragon. When the Total Gym came out, I was addicted to that infomercial.
the pilot for Walker Texas Ranger aired May 1st of 1993, and it ran through 2001, 8 seasons. Cordell Walker, played by the inimitable Chuck Norris.
Big in Iceland. Big
Was it?
celebrity in Iceland, Chuck
Oh, yeah.
Norris. They have a whole Chuck Norris bar and
Yeah.
they love him.
Huh. So, you know how David Hasselhoff was like big in Germany, and one of Nelson's like sister-in-laws was a huge David Hasselhoff fan of his music, and he was coming to Australia for some concert. And this is just one of those things that I love about Nelson is there's no can't in the guy. So he decided that he was going to track down David Hasselhoff when he came to Sydney, and he did. He just kept making calls to people and managers and whatnot, and he tracked him down. They went out and they had dinner, and he was really cool to them and his sister-in-law. And I just thought it's so funny. Just you're out to eat there, you're sitting there with David Hasselhoff. But
Wow.
yeah,
That's pretty cool that the Hoff's just like, okay.
yeah.
Wow.
Yes. Jennifer Bryan took 3 weeks off and then went back to work 3 weeks later. So he's been back.
Ben,
Yeah.
did you take time off with either of your children?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I took.
Maybe like a week with Parker, but
Yeah, I think I took a week with Emily, our
like
first.
a week.
And then
And after
a
4 days,
day.
I was like, give me back.
My dad, I was born on the 5th of July, so I think it was a holiday. And so
Yeah.
I think he took the 5th. And then I think he just went back to work.
Yeah.
He was shocked he had to be in the room.
Yeah.
Like my mom's like, well, you have to come in the room. He's like, you need me in the room? My mom's like, this isn't 1950. Yes, you have to come in the room.
I was in the room, but there was a partition between
Yeah.
the upper half and the lower half. I couldn't look backward. I'd pass out.
Did your dad ever work a job for somebody, or was he always self-employed?
Always. He's been doing the same job since he was 20.
He's like a financial planner and
22 years old. No, he
Wow.
like works for financial services, but he does like business for Lincoln Financial.
yeah.
But he doesn't have like a boss.
But he doesn't go to an office and have a boss, and he's
Yeah.
his own boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it insurance though? The insurance part of it? Or no?
No, he does he doesn't do like he's not big into stocks, but he will. Like he does anything. He sells a lot of life insurance.
There you
He
go.
does deals with that, but he also does like 529 plans, helps with American funds, all that.
Alexander's asking how good is John Party Live? Real good.
Yep.
So when we did our 50th birthday party at Arizona Federal Theater, it was Midland. No, it was Chris Lane.
Oh, Chris Lane.
Chris
Yeah.
Lane, Midland, John Party, and then Tim McGraw. John Party with a guitar stole the show. All he had was his acoustic guitar, no
He was
band,
great.
and he tore the roof off that place. I mean, Tim McGraw's good. Midland was great. Everybody was good, but John Party was phenomenal.
That's what Brian, again, was unaware of, like, the
Yeah.
level. He goes, "Wait, this guy is
Yeah.
opening for Tim McGraw?" I'm like, "Yes, Tim McGraw is the superstar." He's like, "Oh, because this guy is,
Yeah.
like, really good." Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, Amy. Yeah, I really, really did. I mean, it's tough leaving my baby. However, I really was looking forward to coming back, and I'm having a lot of fun.
Ooh.
Heather, how? Like, honestly, 5 days out, I was still in pain. Like, how did you
Hmm.
That's wow,
Good Lord.
that's a lot. I mean,
um, for sand, no, for boots in the park. I want to call it
Sand in my
boots in the
boots.
park. Who's the other person with Craig Morgan that they put on the?
Mitchell.
Oh, Mitchell Tenpenny. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yep.
All right, Ben, you got your story here.
Mhm.
What's the story, Alexander? Do you have to go out of town that weekend? When the Stones came to Phoenix for their last tour, George Thorogood,
Mm-hmm.
You'll need a pause, Tim.
he wasn't so bad to the bone. He was really good to the bone. When the Stones came to Sun Devil Stadium in the 80s, the height of their MTV fame, it was just John Mellencamp then, opened, and somebody threw a whiskey bottle and hit him in the head and cut his head open while he was singing. And the Stones famously in the 60s came and played at the Coliseum, the State Fairgrounds, the Coliseum, and it didn't sell out. And they swore they would never come back to Arizona. Can you imagine the Stones in the 60s
Good Lord.
not selling out?
Maybe the park rides weren't included.
Huh?
Brian's changing. I can see him changing the diaper right now in the commentary. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a lot of poop.
So Brooke used to check in on her I guess baby cam when Crash Davis was their only child, and just to make sure he wasn't on the couch, and he always was. But now she's checking in on the baby every morning, and I thought it'd be funny to switch, like get in cahoots with Brian. As soon as Brooke leaves, he takes Bo out of his crib and puts Crash in Bo's crib. Brooke, you're gonna back sell this.
An all-time favorite from Craig Morgan on 102.5 KNIX, where Tim Bittenberg, he's going to be at Boots in the Park with John Party.
Yeah, they rearranged that tour. They were going to be there in September. And anyway, it's happening in March, the weekend before our barbecue and beer festival. And yeah, Craig Morgan's going to be there. That's great. I love Craig Morgan. And then also Mitchell Tenpenny's on the lineup now.
I love him.
And I have a hard time not calling that show the Sand in My Boots in the Park tour because the Morgan Wallen song. Morgan Wallen won't be there, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Do it.
Ben revealed to us the other day that when your kids, specifically, is it their room that they don't pick up? They're kind of slot. I mean, most kids at that age are teenage boys, especially.
I think it's universal, but I think they are probably the heavyweight champion of slob.
Walk us through the idea you came up with. How did you come up with this idea, and what is it you do?
I just got so sick of clothes being on the floor, plates being on the tables, like desks, and chip bags being flown everywhere, all over, the crumbs everywhere. It's just disgusting how they leave their rooms. And I said, look, if you don't do this, I've tried the Xbox. I took that away. That didn't really work.
Yeah.
So I came up with this idea, and I don't know if it's going to work. I tried it out for the first time this week. I'm gonna put honey in their bed. So that's what I do. If there's stuff in their rooms, I will take a bottle of honey If they're going to be slobs, they're going to have to sleep in honey. So I just squirt it
What?
all over the bed, right? I pull the covers back and their sheets are covered in honey.
What?
And I call it the honey boo-boo method.
Now, do they get a warning?
They do. I've given them a couple warnings and they failed at the warnings. They did not heed the warning. And so the other day, for the first time, I got a bottle of honey, squirted it all over. It was Texas hot honey, wanted to really make it effective.
Was it local honey?
It was local. Well, no, it was from Texas.
Okay. Sometimes you get these ideas as a parent for some sort of a corrective measure. I don't want to use the word punishment. That turns out worse for the parent than it does for the child you're trying to correct their behavior. Seems like one. I
bought a protective cover for the mattress because I didn't want the mattress to get ruined.
This is involved.
So every time they come home and they get honey boo-booed, they're going to have to take their sheets off and they're going to have to wash them, and it's going to be a hassle for them. And I'm thinking they're not going to want to go through that.
All right.
And then it'll change their ways.
Did they? Because I saw the video on Instagram. You put a honey boo-boo poster above their bed with the honey. Now, did they sleep in the honey or did they wash the sheets?
They washed the sheets. They didn't like it at all. And you're right. I bought the honey boo-boo poster on eBay. It's a picture of Alana going, "You better recognize."
Oh boy.
And so to me, it's like the sign of a serial killer. They always leave a sign, at the scene of the crime. So then they walk in the room and they see the Alana honey boo-boo poster. They know they've been boo-booed.
I think at some point they're going to get back at you for this.
Well,
what are they going to, squirt in your bed?
Bring it on. It's total warfare in my family.
Gosh, Ben, from the mind of Ben.
Wow. That is really creative, and I hope it does work for you.
Yeah. Well, something's got to give here. I can't take it anymore.
We've got that video. We're going to show it on a stream. If you're near your computer, you can watch this on Facebook or on your phone, I guess, at KNX Country Facebook.
One of them did laugh at me, though, so I don't know if it's going to work.
If
they're mocking me.
Next up, Ben will be staking his children above an anthill and covered in honey,
lighting the bed on fire,
right?
And they have to stop, drop, and roll.
If you're a parent and you know what I'm dealing with, because I know you do, and something has worked and has been effective, other than honey boo-booing your child, let me know. I'd love to know.
Making him roll in feathers.
Yeah.
We tarred and feathered him.
Anything. I will do anything that will not land me in jail.
Ben's got to leave early because he's got to go get his son Colin out of the stockade in the town square. Hang on, because we're going to play for the first time since Brooke has been back. Everybody except Brooke's favorite game show. It's SnakeOil, 102.5 KNIX.
So sick of it.
So I'll solicit between these two there, Beryl. Does that work for you?
Where's Don?
I'm going to solicit between these two.
Yeah.
All right.
I wish Don Day would come back.
I wanted to talk this morning about my favorite new NBA player for the Phoenix Suns, Bismack Biyombo. What's his name? Bismack Biyombo. He's a guy from the Congo that, he's a temporary player, 10-day contract guy, but he's awesome. He's so good. Bismack Biyombo.
Huh.
I just love hearing Al McCoy call it when he slams one. Bismack Biyombo. Oh, brother.
Oh, brother. I thought last season was Al McCoy's retirement season.
Yeah.
Apparently not.
He's hanging in there. He doesn't do road games. Good for him. How many children are you and Brian planning to have? Georgianne needs to know.
I mean, we're good with one for right now, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
She's
mean-
already getting that amnesia.
No, I'm actually not. That's why I'm saying one, because it was a tough first 8 weeks, but we'll see. See what happens.
You'll
All
get
right.
the amnesia.
Back sell it.
One man band, Old Dominion, 1025 KNIX. That's Tim right there.
Hello.
That's Ben, who's got the unusual punishment for his kids.
You better redneck recognize.
And I'm Brooke. We're Tim, Ben, and Brooke.
And we're going to play SnakeOil, which tests our on-the-spot impromptu pitch person ability. I was going to say pitch man, but that's incorrect now with Brooke.
Oh, yes. Thank you for being inclusive.
Yes. So we need a shopper to listen to our pitches, and then you're going to decide which you'd buy. At 602-260-KNIX. We call it SnakeOil, and it's next on KNIX.
Yeah, like this stage with Bo's smiling and he's trying to laugh and he's just so cute. I love this stage. I got to be honest, I loved him always, but I did not love the newborn stage. I did not. It was rough.
Yeah. Yeah, your first, 8 weeks? Because he was a crier. He was colicky.
Yeah, and I felt guilty because everyone was like, enjoy every moment. They're only this little once. And I'm like, thank goodness, And I felt so guilty for like thinking that way. Like, I'm not enjoying every moment.
I feel like I told you that. Like, get ready because it's not going to be fun the first couple months.
You did tell me that, but
Yeah.
I thought, yeah. I mean, now it's amazing, but man.
it's ours were kind of the opposite, and 1 and 2 were so easy. That's how we ended up with 4 and 4 years.
Right.
It's deceiving.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, this is easy. Let's do it again.
But when you're not getting anything back, you're trying your hardest.
Yeah.
And they don't even smile at you. You're like, are you even enjoying your stay here?
But yeah, are you?
I felt like he was about to give me a 1-star review on Yelp. Honestly, he was like pissed.
How did I end up? So I don't know. I heard probably some pastor give a speech, and it was just like, kids are like gumballs up in heaven, and when it's your time, you just turn the dial, and that little gumball comes rolling into your life. It's like, did you get the wrong gumball?
That's what I thought. I was like, he doesn't like us.
I'm going to show Ben's thing after we do SnakeOil. Oh, I got to get ready for SnakeOil. Oh, did they really? Uh-oh. Okay. 1025 KNIX. It's Tim, Ben, and Brooke. Thank you for listening to us here on the radio. Also on the iHeartRadio app, whether it's on your smartphone, your smart speaker, just tell it to play 1025 KNIX. And we were all set up to play SnakeOil, and our phones went dead.
Oh,
so,
Oh,
really?
Yeah. You know what? We're going to reset them, and we'll try again here in just a minute. 602-260-KNIX. You're going to be the shopper. We're going to be the pitch people. We'll play SnakeOil as soon as the phones get working again.
It's not even raining.
I know. What's
What's
up?
happening?
I don't know. There. Okay, I want to show this real quick. Here's Ben's Honey Boo Boo.
There's a new rule in my house. It's called the Honey Boo Boo rule. That's the honey. If you leave clothes, cups, wrappers in your bed especially, you're going to get what I called Honey Boo Booed.
It is local honey.
Yeah, you're
That's
right. I didn't use the Texas Hot.
There she is.
I've done it twice. I did use the Texas Hot the first time.
Oh,
You
man.
Yeah.
Make a mess, you gonna sleep in a mess.
Oh.
You better recognize Honey Boo Boo.
Could you imagine just crawling into that bed and getting all the way in and going like, what is that I'm feeling?
I bet some boys would do it though. They just
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Some boys wouldn't even notice.
There's a lot of stickiness going on in those.
Oh, gross. Gross. I'm going to switch this to 3. Switching to 3, everybody. And we're going to do that there. And okay. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Now it's Nicole. It was. It was.
State Farm is there. Call or go to statefarm.com.
Okay. Okay. Let me get. Okay. Nicole, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Whew. All right. Let me just get one more thing set up here. Yeah.
You got your phones?
I know. The phones, man. That's this 5G. You know, it's the 5G coverage. It's making our planes crash.
Yeah.
oh the yeah.
Okay.
Forgot about
They
that.
say it's better.
All right. 1025 KNIX and Nicole, you don't know how lucky you are. You got through and the phone line didn't, hang up on you for some reason. So it's your lucky day, girl. Yeah.
It must be lucky today.
So here's how we play the game. Barrel Boy is going to pick 2 random words out of the box and give them to each of us. And then we have to come up with a pitch for whatever product that is. You listen to all 3 pitches and decide which one you'd buy. All right.
Sounds great.
All right. It's called SnakeOil.
All right, Tim. Bourbon Shampoo.
Oh.
Bourbon Shampoo. Well, we know that, is it Johnson's Baby Shampoo? It's famous for what? No more tears, right?
Right.
Your kids won't cry if they get it in their eyes. Well, sometimes life throws stuff at you that makes you want to cry. That's when you need Bourbon Shampoo. Yeah, it is the shampoo that is designed for when you need a drink, but your hair's dirty. It's pH balanced. There's no chemical additives. It's PABA and gluten-free. But I'm telling you,
PABA gluten-free.
when you need a drink, right? We play drinking songs for people with drinking reasons.
Yeah.
And when you need to wash your hair, you need Bourbon Shampoo.
Very nice.
Sweet.
Ben.
Time out. I love that tagline. When you need a drink, but your hair's dirty. I don't know how many times I've said that.
Oh my God. I really want to go drinking, but my hair is so oily.
Ben. Tickle slippers.
Oh, whenever the word tickle is thrown out there. It's time for me, Elmo.
Oh, no.
That's right. I'm proud of my new Tickle Me Elmo slippers.
Oh.
When you're walking around the house, these patented Tickle Me slipper insoles will have you in stitches. If you have no libido and are tired of making love to your significant other, you have to try these Tickle Me Elmo slippers.
I'm going to need another shot of Bourbon Shampoo.
How
You're
did it go there?
guaranteed not to get any love ever. Tickle Me Elmo slippers, available at Sesame Street Foot Locker.
There's something wrong.
It's not just the phones.
There's a leak in there.
Yeah,
Oh,
There's something-
goodness.
Well, I'm just sorry.
All right, let's wrap it up with Brooke and inflatable diapers.
Inflatable diapers. All right. Sometimes those diapers are not big enough. Sometimes the blowout goes all the way up the back.
Oh,
And you
yeah.
know what I'm talking about. So
We
you
do.
need the inflatable diapers.
Yeah.
That way you can just throw them in the pool and they float.
That's a great idea, actually.
And it catches all the poo.
Oh,
Inflatable diapers are available at Costco for a pack of 25.
it's a tough choice, Nicole. Is it the inflatable diapers, the tickle slippers, or do you need some Bourbon Shampoo?
Let's just say you guys are very creative.
Thank you.
I think I'll have to go with the Bourbon Shampoo for
Yeah,
2022.
good choice. Bourbon Shampoo in 2022 when you need a drink but your hair is dirty.
I need some after listening to Ben's Elmo get sexual.
Tell her Tell her what she won, Barrel Boy.
A Papa Murphy's Family Feast.
Woo! Yeah.
Woo!
All right.
Awesome.
Thanks for
Thank you,
listening and
guys.
playing Snake Oil with Tim Benebrook on KNIX. Oh my gosh.
That just happened.
Classic.
Woo.
Rack him.
Rack him.
All right. Let me get this set. Do. All right. We're going back to live and 1. And
Uh,
1025 KNIX and Nicole, you don't know how lucky you are. You got through, and
I was told that showing
phone line-
video,
what?
I was told that showing video of my kids' sloppiness and underwear and socks was humiliating my children.
oh, so maybe that's the even bigger punishment.
I said,
Okay.
you shouldn't do that. That's humiliating my children.
And Nicole, you don't know how lucky you are. You got through, and the phone line didn't.
Would
Phone line
Mr.
didn't,
Hoover think that?
hang up on you for some
Hell
reason.
no.
So it's your lucky
I
day,
know.
girl. Yeah.
They must be lucky today.
So here's how. So here's how we play the game. Barrel Boy is going to pick one you'd buy. All right.
Sounds great.
All right. It's called Snake Oil. I'm playing it, and I just the bed didn't feed into the recording, so I just have to find the mark to start the bed. Let's see if I go decide which one you'd buy. All right.
Sounds great.
It's Tim Benebrook, Snake Oil Salesman. Tim Benebrook, Snake Oil Salesman.
Okay. All right. We're good to go. So I made him bite the soap. My dad did that to me one time, and it was awful.
Yeah. You go to jail for that now.
Look, I can blow bubbles. Oh, jeez.
There's nothing. Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't work.
Oh, Jamie wanted to know if the pedicure helped trigger labor.
I didn't get one,
No.
like close to.
Oh,
I was going to, but I never did. But I've heard that because there's something about your ankle, if you squeeze a certain pressure point.
okay.
Yeah. That's why they don't want you to get foot massages like too early. You could go into labor. Walking is what got him out early. I walked
Yeah.
so much. I did the curb walking. I walked 3 miles every day. The day I went into labor, I walked 3 miles.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Same weekend.
Yeah.
You know, when you get to Yellowstone, you don't want to see how they deliver cow babies.
Oh no, I actually don't. No, I do
That's so
not
gross.
want.
All right, here we go. 1025 KNIX and Nicole, you don't know how lucky you are. You got through, and the phone line didn't, hang up on you for some reason. So it's your lucky day, girl. Yeah.
It must be lucky today.
So here's how we play the game. Barrel Boy is going to pick 2 random words out of the box and give them to each of us, and then we have to come up with a pitch for whatever product that is. You listen to all 3 pitches and decide which one you'd buy. All right?
Sounds great.
It's Tim Benny Brooks, Snake Oil Salesman. Tim Benny Brooks, Snake Oil Salesman.
All right, Tim. Bourbon Shampoo.
Bourbon Shampoo. Well, we know that, is it Johnson's Baby Shampoo? It's famous for what? No more tears, right?
Right.
Your kids won't cry if they get it in their eyes. Well, sometimes life throws stuff at you that makes you want to cry. That's when you need Bourbon Shampoo. Yeah, it is the shampoo that is designed for when you need a drink, but your hair's dirty. It's pH balanced. There's no chemical additives. It's PABA and gluten-free. But I'm telling you, gluten-free. When you need a drink, right? We play drinking songs for people with drinking reasons.
Yeah.
And when you need to wash your hair, you need Bourbon Shampoo.
Very nice.
Sweet.
Ben.
Time out. I love that tagline. When you need a drink, but your hair's dirty. I don't know how many times I've said that.
Oh, my God. I really want to go drinking, but my hair is so oily.
Ben. Tickle slippers.
Oh, whenever the word tickle is thrown out there.
No.
It's time for me, Elmo.
Oh,
That's right. I'm proud of my new Tickle Me Elmo slippers.
Oh.
When you're walking around the house, these patented Tickle Me slipper insoles will have you in stitches. If you have no libido and are tired of making love to your significant other, you'll have to try these Tickle Me Elmo slippers.
I'm going to need another shot of Bourbon Shampoo.
You're
How did it go
guaranteed
there?
not to get any love ever. Tickle Me Elmo slippers, available at Sesame Street Foot Locker.
What is that? There's something wrong.
It's not just the phones.
There's a leak in there.
Oh, sorry.
I'm so
Sorry.
sorry.
All right, let's wrap it up with Brooke and inflatable diapers.
Inflatable diapers. All right. Sometimes those diapers are not big enough. Sometimes the blowout goes all the way up the back. And you know what I'm talking about. So you need the inflatable diapers.
Yeah.
That way you can just throw them in the pool and they float.
That's a great idea, actually.
And it catches all the poo.
Oh,
Inflatable diapers are available at Costco for a pack of 25.
it's a tough choice, Nicole. Is it the inflatable diapers, the tickle slippers, or do you need some Bourbon Shampoo?
Let's just say you guys are very creative.
Thank you.
I think I'll have to go with the Bourbon Shampoo
Yeah!
for 2022.
Good choice. Bourbon Shampoo in 2022 when you need a drink, but your hair is dirty.
I need some after listening to Ben's Elmo get sexual.
Tell her what she won, Barrel Boy.
A Papa Murphy's Family Feast.
Yeah. All right.
Awesome.
Thanks for
Thank
listening
you,
to
guys.
Playing Snake Oil with Tim Bennebrook on KNIX. Well, don't think we can do it much better than that. We'll try tomorrow, though.
We'll try our hardest because we get in trouble if the show's too
On
good.
Friday, you're right.
Yeah.
There is no try. There is only do.
Okay.
You know who said that?
Thomas Jefferson.
Baby,
Yoda.
Baby Yoda's dad. Thought I was crazy.
This is so hard.
Yeah.
Yep. Amnesia.
Yeah. Simbo, that's what happened to me. I was, the first season's a little, I don't know.
I'm on 2.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, it's
not doing it for you yet?
it's kind of slow. Kind of boring.
I don't mind slow if they're like building character
Yeah.
development and
Yeah,
stuff.
they
It
are.
was just like in
I
the
can tell it's
beginning,
going to get good.
it was like there's a little too much different storylines. I was like, wait, what? Who's where, when? And Kevin Costner bugged me because he talked like this. But now I think he's a really good character.
A-list Kevin Costner. Yeah, well,
It's everything's changed, except for the way I feel about you.
oh, thanks.
Look at that.
What'd you say about the honey may not come out? Oh, I hope so.
Huh? Hey, huh?
Huh?
Honey Boo Boo.
I'll let you know how the honey boo boo punishment goes.
Yeah, when Hannah was here for you, we didn't subject her to the words, so she was the host.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got a notice. I have a financial meeting at 1:00 Eastern Standard Time.
With who?
My dad.
Oh boy.
He schedules me like, look,
This is
1:00 Eastern Standard Time.
That's funny. It's up to you to figure out when that is your time.
Yeah. We have scheduled meetings and they are helpful.
You guys have a great. It's Thursday, and so
Yes.
we'll be back tomorrow with the big Friday show. And if you use the honey, let us know, or if you have a even more torturous punishment for your kids to get them to comply. Well, we're all ears. Okay. Actually, Ben is. I don't need any more.
I do need help.
Bye.
Brooke,
See you
you'll know
later.
what I'm talking about.